Sandra, don't be annoying. So apparently just now, my friend was telling me someone was being creepy on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah. See. Anyone in anything?
no, no, not really. I was gonna ask you
Hey.
what with the GJ, like what we were anticipating and what
Yeah.
you think with the London close.
Okay, so London close. I think if you can, so there was earlier 30-minute support over here, right? So if you break this minor support, wait for that retest and then take it down lower.
Mm.
Yeah, so Sandra, to your question earlier, how did I hold through this? How did I hold through this few candles over here? So I think you cut off some when it flipped above that 15-minute, right? But if you just remember that you entered off the 30-minute, so the original entry, the premise was this 30-minute actually had a big rejection to that daily zone. So when it closed bearish, you would be anticipating the next candle to actually continue the move down. So just stay
Mm-hmm.
on the 30. So if you stayed on the 30, I think you wouldn't have cut it because it never even flipped above the previous 30-minute wick.
Yeah,
Mm.
I got a bit worried
Yeah.
because it broke my 15. So I was like, at first I cut half and then it pushed a little higher, and I was like, yeah, nah. Then I
Where's your
closed off.
where was your stop? 30 above the 30?
Well, my initial stop loss was above 136,310.
Oh, you have never gotten hit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have, but
Yeah.
I just cut it because like it was so close.
Yeah, but you gotta trust that because originally, if you look at this 1 hour resistance should hold because even the 1 hour closed with that big rejection from the top.
Mm. So
Yeah,
so buyers did not, they failed to break it basically.
they failed so badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just went up and then boom, they got slammed down. Yeah, so maybe next time if you cut half, then just leave the rest to chance, so to speak.
Yeah,
Like
I might do
because
that too.
yeah,
But I did manage to enter again on the break of the hour low,
yeah, yeah.
and I was able to catch 10. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, because if you enter on the break of the hour, right, your stop loss will be above this current, the previous 30-minute candle. So it's right where I have my new stop loss,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's where I had it.
yeah. So you would be so-called protected by this 1 hour zone as well. So if the trade really does flip against you, then you know that price should actually be going up.
Oh, nice. Funny, funny. I didn't enter that.
Yeah, this was a bit
It's
tougher to
Friday.
hold. Yeah, this was tougher to hold. But because my original buyer was already short from before. So when I saw this very deep pullback, right? And then it just pushed and then it gave me confirmations when it closed like this. I was like, yes, it's coming back
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's telling you like buys are no more.
Yes, correct. So if you look at the 1 hour, I think the structure is a bit cleaner. So this was the previous 1 hour resistance high. Then the new one made a lower high. So yes, we are definitely coming down. So to Gee's question earlier, how do you guys look for entries? Probably on, so the 9 the 9 o'clock candle just closed. So that's the hour candle, 4 hour and the hourly candle, right? So now if you look at the 4 hour, it was bullish. So it was a very messy candle because it had that wick up and then it closed lower.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
on the 1 hour, you'll probably get more info from it compared to the. So I think the 4 hour is just doing what Ted said, a deeper retracement on the weekly to come back down.
Yeah, because the daily is just turning bearish, you know what I mean? At like around that level.
Yeah. So one went down and then filled the bottom part right at 135,600. So I'm anticipating that the 135,700 level might give it a bit of problem as well. So I'm taking some of my profits at this low, and then I'm leaving the rest.
I wish GJ would move like this all the time.
Like this? This was slow though.
Like this whole week? No, this whole week. That's
Yeah.
how it moved. I wish it moved like that.
Yeah. But this was mostly news induced, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was mostly news induced. Yeah, Gunturo, sometimes, so the thing was, why would this 30-minute not be a wick fail? Why would it be a rejection? I guess if you look at the way I looked at was, if I just looked at how it closed on the hour, this closed for a lower high, so this would have been a rejection. And overall, if you look at the higher time frames, I think it's just bearish. Definitely bearish. The whole week. I guess that's how I got my idea for the short, sorry.
If I can add to that.
Yeah.
Because on the 30-minute, it just pushed up to the resistance, and there's a resistance up there that can give us like, oh, the resistance just was too strong and it pushed down, rather than if a candle pushed above a resistance, closed above a resistance, and left a wick, and then you could be like, okay, so since it's above resistance, like there's a high possibility for price to keep going up. But at this time, it pushed up to the resistance and it fell badly. So
yeah. Right.
This called Raja calls it the Gladiator Candle or something like that. So.
Yes. Yeah. So I think where the bodies actually end up on the close is very important. If they end up below, then you know this whole area here, there's just sellers waiting to push you down. Because so on the lower time, okay, if you just look at the 30 itself, it's just a series of just bearish candles all the way. So there is someone selling here, probably the banks, and there has been since yesterday as well. So if you see, this is definitely bank movement. It's not retail. So this is the same thing.
So you said you secured profits?
Sorry?
Partial? Did you say you secured partial profits?
Not yet. So
okay.
yeah, because it pinned but it didn't come down. So my partial TP is set at 815. So almost. Yeah. Just this, I think this is 4 hour support as well, Evan said. Yeah.
Yeah, on the 4 hours, it's like consolidating.
Yeah.
A little bit like exhausted,
Yeah.
kind of done for the week.
Yeah. But we're gonna do this till the end of today. There's no more.
Do you keep a runner on Fridays?
Oh no. Swaps over the weekend is not worthwhile for me to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know what's gonna happen on Monday. If it flips and then it stops me out while I'm still sleeping, then that's just really dumb because I would have given back like 40.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean like over the weekend. But do you actually do you probably, I don't know if you do that.
Overnight?
I meant like like right now, every Friday, like until like what is it called, market closes, do you leave any runners? Like if you
no. I think I usually close out before I sleep. especially on
Okay,
Fridays.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
especially.
Yeah, Guntur. I don't want to worry about my trade, and I cannot do anything over the weekend. So if like Boris decides to come out over on Sunday and I'm screwed.
Yeah.
I'm screwed. And they like to have like conferences all of a sudden on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really like scalping now. Like it's just like you have a lot of control
Yeah, correct.
over like swinging. I mean, it's I don't know. I haven't really tried it. I have dabbled, but I haven't seen it.
Swinging?
Yeah, for me, just for me. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like there's like less power, and you have to have like a lot of knowledge or like the what is it called, the fundamentals
Mm-hmm.
to actually try to swing.
Mm,
That's what at least that's what I think.
I think if it depends on how big a swing you want to get. So this is technically a swing too. This few candles over here. This is also a swing. So if you want to catch like an intra-day swing, then you'll be catching the smaller movements on the 30. Yeah, but if you want like the bigger swings like the 4 hours, then you really got to wait. And like I think once you start swinging on the 4 hour, your entries won't be on the 30. Won't even be on the 15. Because you would get stopped. For sure. Your 15-minute supports and resistances won't hold.
Yeah. But I think there's some people that like they keep their trades over the weekend.
Yeah, they do.
Those are
Those
like
I think those are like
long.
longer term swing traders.
Yeah, they have to really understand fundamentals to do that.
Yeah, they probably trade on the monthly and the weekly.
Oof.
Guys, I trade this pair. This pair's on the right, but today only GJ presented for me. Roshan, no, there's no impulse entry. This was my trade earlier. I was waiting for a retest to this zone, which was minor support, but it already moved off before the 15-minute close. Since this new 4-hour candle is approaching the 4-hour support, will it retrace to make a liquidity wake then go bearish? Possibly. That's why I'm taking my partials at that 4-hour support, if you see. No worries, Jay. Ask away. Morning, Dom. Okay, I shall clear this away so you guys don't get confused.
we were looking at Euro USD earlier on like I was looking at it before Rakil's stream, but I know you don't trade it.
Yeah,
But then
so
he
no,
yeah,
never
sorry,
mind.
what?
Go on. No, I was thinking like if because I look at EJ, right? So that day I was just thinking technically EU is cheaper for me. But and EJ and EU would technically almost move the same. So I don't know, I might bring back EU. I used to watch EU last time and I like how EU actually respects structure.
Yeah, like it's been like EU's never really been in a trending market, you know what I mean? It's been in a like huge range on the bigger time frames.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think all of last year EU just ranged.
Yeah, but the range is so big.
Yeah, range is huge.
Yeah.
Range is huge. But yeah, like EU, so we had that like on the 4 hour it made like sorry, on the lower time frames like the zones at the 4 hour, like the 1.184 and then 1.18 I had here 1.189-ish.
Okay.
And 1.184 was respected on the hourly here.
Mm-hmm.
If we close, you know, I'm expecting it to go touch that yesterday's high, you know, or even today's high, 1.187. But with Friday, like you can't even, you know, you can only kind of just watch
Yeah, EU is quite slow.
and learn.
Yeah. EU is like a very stable car. It just goes. But when it moves, once you catch it right, oh, pays you like 80 pips. But it's really slow. Neil, will I trade much longer today considering it's Friday? No. I just stick to my hours. I was wondering if Raja advocates a lot on candlestick reading. Are there any recommended brokers? Because some brokers have differences in their candles. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just choose, like, I'm using Pepperstone as my broker. My chart is Owender. It doesn't matter because overall the structure remains the same thing. So don't drill in too much to the individual candles. Like, for example, like earlier I took this GJ trade because of this big bearish candle, right? And the closing as a bearish pin bar, which this obviously we read it as an individual candle, it's a bearish signal. But what if on Pepperstone it never had this and then I just took a short? So to me it doesn't really matter because I read what I see from the chart. Because if it prints on one broker, it will probably be the same effect on all the brokers. Did it, Pebble? I wasn't even watching. I'm almost there. So close. Did you take sell on GJ? Yes, I did. So yeah, I haven't because EU is too slow. GJ's spread now is 0.8.
Yeah, man, EU is too slow for me.
Yep, I know. You are a cowboy, bro.
GK is good, GK. Yeah, I got used to it and how erratic it is.
Yeah.
But if I compare to EU, when I use the same movement, it would take, I mean, maybe even 4 hours to even hit.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
so
it's not very effective for me.
yeah. If you
But for
trade,
me, I think it's better.
yeah, if you trade like coming from a pound pair and then you're going to a euro pair, or you need to readjust your patience level.
Yeah, but because I only have like 2 hours normally.
But then just go for the one with the most balls.
Yeah. So it's either I gain that 2% or I lose, that's all. But then for EU is because if I were to go into that trade, then even if I were to set on a static risk, then I'm not able to monitor the price action. So yeah, it's not that good for me. But for new traders or maybe people in the YouTube, I think if you are new, you can go to EU rather than just focusing on GJ, because GJ is honestly too fast and it's too erratic, and often once it trends, it will trend freaking hard.
Yeah. When I first started trading, I actually started on EU because it's a lot slower and more manageable. So you have a bit more time to read structure.
Yeah.
Joel, I am risk free now, so both my trades are at break even, and I already took half off because I hit my partial take profit at this 4-hour support. Yeah, Ling, don't just focus, choose one broker on TradingView and then just use that chart. And just execute on MT5. So like my MT4 or 5 platform is just for me to execute. I don't even chart on it because it's a pain. What was your original stop loss like this, Tyree? Let me open up my thing. Took it off because I didn't want to confuse everybody. Like this. At 136327 at first. And then right before the news, I actually pushed it because this, if everybody can see, this little doji here, it pushed up and then it came back down, right? So I just, like 1 minute before the news, I think, I just pushed it above the wick. Dom, I'm using MT5 and my broker is Pepperstone. But for the charts, I use Ovender because it doesn't have as many gaps as FXCM. And Ovender's leverage is really low. I wouldn't use Ovender, to be frank. I used them before, their spreads are high. Just go with like, I think, so like Evan uses Hot Forex, you can go and research a few things. There's Hot Forex, I use Pepperstone. Some of the guys here use IC, and yeah.
Yeah, I also have an Axie account.
Bro, your broker names are just weird lah. They don't sound legit.
God, yours is like a Pepperstone. I mean, where do you get it? I want to have a salt pebbles.
How about IC? I don't know whether you can do IC, Dom. Think Market. Jocelyn, is that a broker? I've never heard of them. Yes, William, Raja is done. That's why I'm on. I will not clash with Raja for our respect. Jocelyn, honestly, I don't know. Filmon, it's my... it's this. Oh shoots, you can't see it. It's my exact name. Just Google this.
What does it say? I can't really
sorry.
see. My screen is really bad.
I think it's my resolution. My bad. Let me type it in the Zoom.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Is it really small on your screen? Like my chart?
Like, I mean, it's alright. It's just the words is like, it's a little hard to see.
Oh,
I can see on the white, like right now, how you journaled it, but
yeah.
I wasn't able to see. Like, it's hazy when I look at.
Oh, okay.
On the YouTube when you wrote it.
Let's not talk to Evan anymore. Safe driving. Yeah, William, Raja ends at 9 usually. Then I come on.
We got our usual 40 in here.
Yeah. My little Qwertyelfx
Nobody's
gang.
trying to rest. Nobody's trying to take a break on Friday, like, you know, just chill out, nothing.
Yeah. Can you zoom in on the words, please? How? Let me try to make it bigger. Okay, wait. So ever since I changed to my new monitor, I realized YouTube's video became like small. I consider adding a position only if it breaks 135,700. Bye bye, Julian. Thanks for coming. Yes, and if we
But I would advise you to do for the re-entry, if you want to take, be mindful that what Ted has mentioned just now, that the daily now that we are at, we are going to leave some lower wick so that on Monday it will do a wick fill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be mindful about that, because do not want people to be in trades where you are most likely at the bottom of the daily candle.
Correct. So
Yep.
That's why if you want to take an entry, only wait for resistance to form. If it just slams through, then if you take it, it's gonna retrace later on in the day for sure. So Tyree, are we gonna wait for next opportunity to trade again or call it a week? It's really up to you guys. Personally, I trade till 11, so if for some reason there is something that presents for a very quick shot down with a retest to my 4-hour zone, then maybe I might take it. But we'll see. Sometimes it doesn't retest. Yeah, but for those who are already in profits for this week, just go off already. As you near the London close, if you take a trade and then you lose it, it's very hard to come back from that because there's no more volume. Yes, William, you can enter the Zoom if you want. So for those that on YouTube that thinks the link is the video is a bit too small, go onto my description. Down, where is it? Here, the Discord is here. Click on it, the Zoom link is inside, there's space.
Oh, anyway, Eleanor, are you providing a free mentorship?
Oh yes, yeah. So
yeah, so you can do a mention so people in YouTube.
Oh yes,
can,
correct.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
Almost forgot. Must give them chance. Last. Right, guys. So yeah, so you guys supported me and I hit 500. So if you want, I'm giving away 1 month free mentorship. So if you want, the condition is you need to want to fill this up. So that's the only way I can mentor you through trading psychology and whatnot, right? So if you look at this over here, this is the okay. Let me show you guys how to get it. So when you go to my Instagram, right? Click on this link and then go to the Discord. So have a look at this Notion template because I need you to fill that out in order for me to help you. Right, so if you go to, you shouldn't have so many, not like me. So if you just look for my server and then go under announcements, there will be this template over here. So if you open it and click this, go under chart markups, click on it, and then this part here. If you are willing to go through these questions every day, then comment on that Instagram post. Because I'll help you along every day. Just post your analysis that you had, whether you took the trade, lost the trade, won the trade, missed the trade, wanted to take it because of FOMO and whatever not. write it down, especially like why you took it, what were your emotions before, during, and after, then at least I can help you. So by doing this is what I've been doing for like the past 5 years, and that's why earlier when Sandra was asking me how I helped through like this drawdown earlier, when the market was just flipping up and down and this candle was just doing nothing, it was really because of these kind of questions that I asked myself over the years, because it helped me to find out like triggers to help prevent FOMO and overtrading and whatever not. So if you feel that you can fill this in daily and religiously, then just click on this post and click to comment. I'll pick someone at 11, right? So someone was asking me, is it chargeable? No, it's not. It's free. So if you can't find the story, it's... Huh?
Maybe in the future,
we'll see.
things get better.
And you earn trust first. So yeah, the instructions are all in that highlight, so just click and follow. Okay.
I mean, when you guys are journaling trades, then the number of trades will be reduced because it's so tedious.
Yes. So this is, yeah, correct. So what Evan said is, imagine if, so the reason why I don't take that many trades, cause every single trade I take, I need to do this. So trust me, it helps you prevent overtrading. You guys can ask SC. I think he knows. Zoo, yes, I'm in a sell. But don't chase the trade cause my trade was a lot earlier. I took it all the way on top. There's nothing now. Unless it breaks for a retest. Breaks below 135, 700 with a new resistance form. If not, don't take. Yes, Evan. Please don't drive and zoom.
Hey, Eleanor.
Yeah?
I want to ask you something about the what's it called? The magic keys. I'm planning to buy one. Do they have on their website how long it takes for it to ship?
No, because that really depends on like your country. I think shipping out from Canada doesn't take that long. So like I'm in Singapore, right? It took me so my country is almost fully open. I think that's why it took it took like 5 days.
Oh wow.
Yes, and we are like a 24-hour flight away, so it took 5 days. Yeah.
Oh,
but
I live
okay.
like
But
I
if
live in
you
Seattle, so it must be
yeah, it should be faster. But the thing is, I planned my purchase quite I planned it smart because I know Raja does his deliveries every Monday, I think, or Sunday. He sends them out in like one big box. So I made sure I made the purchase before then. Yeah. So if you miss it, then it's gonna go into the next week. Yeah.
I think he just did his
Yes, he just did it.
Yeah, I was like planning to buy yesterday and before that, and I was like I was just busy. I didn't have time to look look at what I needed to look at.
Yeah.
I didn't put a.
And Raja's on quarantine.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
So I don't.
Oh no.
I don't think your magic keys will come. Okay. For anyone, sorry, give me a second. So for anyone who wants to know how it works, right? This is the video I made. You can go have a look. The link is at the bottom,
I'm
right?
looking at it right now.
Yeah. So remember to use the coupon, yeah. Just get the discount. Don't pay full price. Yes, Pebble is like greatest thing ever. Okay, who is TY Twen? You just commented on the post. I will not be able to pick you because you commented wrongly. Just saying. US took a month? What? That's pretty long and you guys are next door. I think it depends on which part. Because Kelly's one took 6 days. I think the magic keys will help with swing trades actually, Firmon. Because you can really just set everything and not care about it. And it will help because with swings, you don't want to be staring at the charts. Oh, thank you, Vance. Yesterday. Yeah, which I did them all in one batch. I think the Canadian Post sends emails as well to update you on whether they have sent it out. Yeah, join the Magic Keys gang. Magic Key is the best tool for trading. There was one time I planned not to take trade after loss, but I accidentally pressed open trade. And it went profit. Cover your losses in an instant. Akmal, I don't think that's that's the point of Magic Keys. Do we have a chance to take a trade again? Maybe. So I'm waiting to see if new resistance forms, because now this candle is breaking, the 30-minute candle is breaking my 4-hour zone. So I'm waiting for new resistance to form, maybe on the 15, on the 30, to take it a little bit lower till my next zone at 135417. But it is nearing the wick lows on the 4-hour as well, and also on the daily, and we're coming into wicks on the left if you look at it. So it's going to be risky if you really want to take a trade. please manage your risk accordingly. Don't go and blow all your profits on the last trade. Because even on the 1 hour, to the left, yes, the most recent price action is clean, but if you look before that, it's just messy as hell. Be careful, please. Yep, Ling. That's why my entry. Oops, where's my chart? For GJ, was, if you look at the timing here, this was 7, right? So when it closed 7:30, then I entered on this candle only, because this, if you entered on this candle here, the stop loss would have just been too big. It's not, doesn't make sense. This candle, 30 minutes in, it will close at 8 p.m., which is New York Open. So I wasn't anticipating that this news would affect my trade. That's why I took it. Rejection zone, just cause of the wicks to the left as Ted experienced it. Yes, that's why I said it is high risk. If you really are itching for a trade, look for as many confirmations as you can before you take it down lower. It is possible because wicks are there on the left to be filled. Yeah, so there's 12. If any of you just grab 10. And we have the clean candle previously as well over here. Yeah. How far low you can see clean candles? You mean how far to the left, Zhao? It's very old history, so that date is July. And it's clean from 135,700 till 135,420. Ling, I think if you just aim for the volume period, which is between 8 to 9:30, and then again, like now we are waiting, like you guys are here because there's potential volume at London close, right? So just wait around these timings. Market opens and closes usually have the most volume. Hi, Leon. Okay, so if you look here now, so all these areas, if you look at my 4-hour zone at 135,700, right? The 15-minute, yes, it closed bearish, but it stopped above the zone. So reversal at this level. Well, you would have to look for really strong confirmations, at least a 30. But I don't think that it will push up that much for you to get anything decent. Imagine GJ will consolidate now for next week. Yes. Now that it's at the bottom of this whole area, it should consolidate a bit. So if we look at it, it's right at the 4-hour support. Volume comes first. Impulse sells breaking below previous 15-minute candles. Stop loss are above current candle. Yes, maybe if you just want to get the wick fill. But it's dangerous though if you wait. Oh, you're waiting for the body. Yeah. Risky because you're looking to just fill the wick, right? Fans. Yeah, risky, but yes, it's a scalp for sure. But I will wait nearer to the London close if you want to try. Now there's really not much volume. Oh, break the wick. Oh, no. No, that's even worse. Oh. Then your stop loss above current candle. Oh man. I thought you meant body. The wick might leave you with no space though. I would prefer not to impulse that way. If you do it, your stop loss, let's say like this, is about 20. Oh no, risk reward is messed up. No, not for me. 135,797 considered a 4-hour support. 135,797. Let's see. Oh yes, Spence. That's why. 4-hour support. Yes, David, it is because it's the bodies. It's just like but yesterday, if we look at it, this was the 4-hour support. Okay, let me change my line color. This was the 4-hour support as well, right? But we see that GJ broke lower. But today, because it's Friday, so I would be a bit more careful. We won't hit that until next 35100. Where is it? Yeah. I thought GJ would have the gas to come down and fill. Because earlier I was short bias, I thought that it would break this 4-hour zone already. So if it broke, then definitely should come down to 135. But this will probably happen only next week. So I already cut half my trade in profit. Oh, I'm out actually. Yeah, because I cut half my trade when it came above this wick, and then I reduced my stop loss above this candle here. You put the support on 135797 or at a round number? I have a preference for round numbers. Because anyway, it's supposed to be a zone, so as long as I'm near this area, I will be careful. So like for this number here, it's 135417. I usually just round it to a round number. And I usually put it at like 400. Because there are psychological levels for GJ at 200, 400, 500, 800.
Did you close at the support?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now someone was asking whether we can go up, right?
Wait. What the
Yes. Yeah, wait. Earlier they were asking whether longs are probable. If it closes like this on the 30, yes. To be frank, yes. Because this is a very clear rejection on the 30-minute. If you want to take it long and try for 230, yes, you can do it. But bear in mind that there's this 30-minute recent minor support as well. This 30-minute closes with no top wick, I would be a bit more careful. Retest then boom 400. Yes, please. I hope so. But it's having trouble breaking 135700. So if we look at it, the rejections, they are strong. Like they don't want to break this area.
If you measure the candle, it's like 33 pips.
Which one? This
So
one?
I don't know if you want to, if it closes like this, I mean, even if it leaves a wick, I don't know if you want to enter at 33 pips.
Yeah.
Stop loss.
Yeah, man. It's just big.
For how much? For 10 pips?
Yeah. Your risk reward is totally off.
Yeah.
Nope. Not for me.
And it's Friday.
Yes, it's Friday. I would rather watch new resistance being formed here. Because I'm still short bias on the trade. So I would rather watch for new resistance to form at this area. And then I take it down. That will be much better.
For me, it's only because it's Friday, but I actually see a setup I really like. Sometimes I really like. I'm still working on it, but I've seen a lot. Like if you go on the 15-minute, I like when price start like especially if there's a strong zone that is coming back up and it breaks that right when it starts break the 15-minute. I would definitely enter
like this as an impulse.
Yeah. When while it's pushing, I'll catch that.
Oh, because you only want to grab 10. So
Yeah.
you're doing that impulse move, right? When it's coming off a zone, like this is a strong zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, most of the time, yes, I've observed that you can grab 10. But you really need to be quick about it. Like you need to have it set in your mind that I'm grabbing 10. Because sometimes, like when you see the candle pushing quite fast, you will tend to pause and be like, oh, maybe I can grab a bit more, maybe a bit more. And then you don't close it and then it flips.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it hits 10 pips, it's done.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yeah.
I had that problem where let me
yes, it's going, oh, maybe a bit more, then oops, I'm red. Yes, it happens. Because when you enter on an impulse move, basically, if you've noticed how Raja enters his impulse moves, he usually grabs like 70 to 80% off the impulse move.
Yeah.
And it's quite fast. It's like a quick spike and then he's out. And I think sometimes he even closes the whole trade.
Yeah. People should not enter, especially if it's a strong. If there's impulses with Raja, he's really quick. It's like he doesn't even have the time to tell you, like, "Oh, I'm out."
Yeah.
It's like it just happens.
He's already out by the time he tells you.
Yeah, the people in Golag are like, I'm still holding.
And then they're already negative. Yeah. If impulse moves, just grab 10 and be happy you managed to take 10.
Yeah, see, now it's coming back down.
Yep.
It hit 10 pips and then now it's coming back down.
Yeah.
11 actually hit 11 pips.
Yep. 11, 12.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been seeing those, but it's like it's really a quick, short catch and then get out. But Freaky Fridays, so.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Vance. Luckily, you closed out in profit. Look at it. It's just flipping and then coming down now. Just a doji on the 1 hour. Let's see. Eh? Where, Ethan? Is it on your chart? Yeah. But I think if it's a doji, it should continue moving lower. It's just a pause. Do you think that GJ could feel that previous 4-hour wick? Down? Yes. Adrian. So this wick is now about 20 pips. So that's why I said if you're really looking for a trade and you want to fill that wick, it will be a very quick 10 pips. That's the safest one. It looks like the current bearish pullback is to retest the support to potentially move up.
Said that he said that they hold your application for 9 months if you're approved. I was like, fucking brilliant, man. I said the way I see it is if they can give you 30 grand and it's 600 euro or less, we're winning. You know what I mean? Just pay that as your rent for fucking X amount of time, whatever it is.
Don't think Sam is talking to us. Samson. Me looks like the current bearish pullbacks to retest the support to potentially. Okay, so usually for support lines, right? If I look at it on the 1 hour, if you test it once, you test it twice, it usually gets weaker with each test. So now technically we're on the second one already, because you already tested. So this is the first one. Second, this is the third. Yeah. So, but yes, Emil, you are right. If you want to look for scalps, just be careful. So the hour actually closed above. So the 30-minute, then this candle might fill that wick, which is where all the lower wicks were, and then it bounces. So I'm not in anything now. Bye, Bomela. Thanks for joining. I don't trade gold, but I'm going to give it a try. No. I am just trying to understand its structure, so I'm just paper trading it for the time being. I don't even execute on a demo, I'm just like drawing stuff, like drawing this up. Yeah, just well, hindsight's always 2020, right? So gold spreads nowadays are a bit more erratic, so and sometimes it's really expensive on gold, so I don't enter it. Not until my account goes bigger actually. Oh, it's highly erratic. Drawback or whiplash can be too massive and can be incurred in just seconds. Yes, definitely true. Do you trade other pairs except for GJ? Yes, yeah, GJ, GU, EJ. Only these three. I might put EU back on it so that it becomes like my backup for EJ, just like how GU is the backup for GJ. But the Euro pairs are definitely a lot slower. My top few is still GJ and GU. I don't really look at the other GBP pairs because they are expensive. Like, if you look at GA, sure there's volume, but it's like 5 pips spread versus on GJ, it's like half, is 2.5. GU is even lesser, it's 1.6. I use Pepperstone. The thing with goldies, this whole period of time, right? I think that there are a lot of retail traders now in the market because firstly, they are bored. That's why if you look at the, when did this whole coronavirus thing start? If you look at it, the movement is just erratic. It doesn't make sense. So you have like spikes like this, it doesn't follow structure, and then you have the spreads just jumping wildly. It's just because there's a lot of retail traders who don't really know what they're doing and they just go buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, thinking they'll make a quick buck. Do you always use a trailing stop loss along with a set stop loss? Yes, Paul. So like how I manage my trade is, firstly, if I entered on this, so like earlier I entered on this one, right? So this was my original stop loss. So right before news, when this candle, this doji actually pulled back down, I reduced my stop loss right above it. So that's technically me trailing my stop loss already. And then I continued trailing it down as price developed. Ash, are you the one in Raquel's stream just now? Yes, it's me. Consider joining a trading firm like Funding Talent. I'm actually with another prop firm. I'm with Swingfish. I'm with this prop firm. So if you guys want to try out for their challenge and not want to pay, go for this one. So they have this thing. So this would be like you really challenging yourself. Ooh, why so slow? Yeah, Stacy, I think it's under. But Funding Talent looks good too. Just that this one, you want free, they have free.
What is it? Is it like a funded account?
Yep, it is. They're just another prop firm.
Okay.
So they
Yeah,
have.
I'm looking at funded accounts. I'm actually planning to take the challenge by either like not next week, but October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm planning to take either FTMO, but I'm looking at other ones for like the 101 funding account or something like that.
Yeah, I think 101 is funding talent, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's weird how they do their thing. I don't really like their system because
Yep.
You okay, so basically there is no challenge, but they
Yeah.
just give you automatically the demo account, and then on that you can whatever you make on that. Actually, you have to pay for that demo account. So
Yeah.
once they give you that, like whatever you make on that, you only get 10%, and then on the end of the month, if you're profitable, like they give you I guess a $5,000 like they add to your live account a $5,000. And once after 3 months of that, like let's say you had 100K account, they add 5,000 to that. You had lower than that, they add lower. So
yeah, they open like a separate bank, so-called bank account or something like that, right?
I don't know about that one.
It's not a bank account, but it's like a separate so-called live account for you to grow your money in, I think.
Yeah. So they say you're paying for a 100K account, but that's the 100K account demo, and you can only make 10% of what you make on that. So if you made $1,000, you get $100, I guess.
Yeah, this one, like for this one, so FTMO is they give you 70%, I think, of so-called profits. Yeah, so for this one, it's 50. Yeah.
Did you say you pay? It says free.
Is that? So you have like, okay, so let me make it bigger. Let me check the trade. Give me a second. Let me just keep an eye on this. Okay, GJ is not doing anything. Yeah, so they have a free sign up and they have a professional sign up. So this one you pay, like for example, if you want a 50K account, you just put in 1%. Then they'll give you the 50K and then you do the same challenge. You do this same thing. Everything is the same. It's just that for this blue one, you don't have to pay. You just need to prove your worth.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. So it's like a challenge, but it's free. It's a free challenge.
Yes, correct. But this one, I think the challenge the entire duration is a bit longer. You might want to go have a read through. It was somewhere on the site. I forgot where I clicked.
I'm researching myself too.
Yeah.
What is the?
It's called Swingfish.
Okay.
Then you click under money. I think it shows. Emil, are you a part of
Especially if you're not paying for the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not paying, I think it makes sense if you're not paying because then you really don't feel stressed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's free money. It's like.
Oh yeah, Sandra says
whatever you make is free money.
Yeah, correct. So it's like 60 days or something, the validation period for the free account. Whereas on the paid one, I think it's fast tracked.
Okay.
It's 21. Sandra said it's 21. I have a goldfish memory. Emil, yes, I'm only a part of one.
They don't have they don't have profit targets you can hit.
No. So only during validation, then they have these. After that, they don't. So that's what I like. Because if you have a profit target, you're going to be forced to trade. So funding talent doesn't have a profit target as well, but FTMO does.
But the profit target for FTMO is not really that hard because this is why I think it's not really that hard.
Yeah, you can game the system, I think.
Yeah, like especially with how Raja trades and stuff, because I trade like Raja, so you only need to make 5% of that account in a month.
Yeah.
So it's like this week I just made the 5%. I just made more than 5%.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I still have 3 more weeks. Let's say if I was taking the challenge.
Yeah.
So I feel like the challenge is not really that hard. People make it out to I don't know. It's hard, especially if you don't know how to trade. Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Because new people try it and stuff, and then they just lose their money.
Well, I think with FTMO, the reason why it's hard, right, is because if they have it's like a booby trap because they have a minimum number of trades that you have to take. So if you have to take that number of trades, right, you're going to just keep trading, even though you really hit that profit. So that's when your account like takes a hit. Just give me a second. Ibrahim, I think it's available for non-US citizens. I read it somewhere on the site. So if you want, you can go and Google it. The prop firm is here. They wrote something about US tax citizens, so you can check it out. Yeah, sorry, come on.
No, it's okay. Are you still speaking? Or
No, done.
okay. So with that one, it's like you have to trade at least 10 days, and to get to that, like let's say I already hit my profit target in like 5 days. The other 5 days, I only need to trade like a minimum. I can trade like a zero. Let's say it's 100K. I can trade 0.01 on that for the 5 days. And even if I'm making like 50 cents, $1, it's okay. They only want you at least to trade those days. Because I seen YouTube videos, people like that actually do FTMO challenge, and they show their how they pass the challenge. It's like they say, oh, if I already hit my profit target before the 10 days of trading is over, I just trade like really low risk.
Yes. They take like a 0.01 trade and then they keep it open for like maybe like 1 minute and then they close it off. Yeah. So Hannah Forex does it. I'm like, what is this? This is not a challenge. You're just gaming the system.
It's really easy. I feel like, I don't know, like there's a lot of bad like, whatever it is, like people around there. It's like, I don't know what's going on with the people. Don't trust it. A lot of people. I think it's just because a lot of people fail.
Yeah.
Because they're probably new people that just want to like are greedy and they don't understand how to trade and stuff, and they're like, oh, this is easy, and then they get, they lose their money and then they cry about it. But I don't know. There is some people that say it's good there, and then there's some people that say it's bad.
Yeah. So this is the prop firm behind Swingfish. So Ibrahim, I gave you the wrong side. Yeah, this is much better because it's clearer. See all the rules and whatever not is written here. And void.com. Paste it in the Zoom. Yeah, slowly do your research. I'm not advocating anyone. I'm just telling you who I'm with. I don't get anything from them.
Oh, so you do their challenge? You already did their challenge?
Yeah, so I'm currently I signed up for this one, the endpoint one.
The pro one or the
yeah, the paid one.
Okay.
Because so what they are saying is that if you have already had some experience, ooh, look at GJ.
How much
you just
pay?
go for the paid one. So you put in 1%. Wow. Yeah. Wow, look at GJ.
Were you planning to trade that?
Me? No, I'm in short bias. I'm going to stick to my bias. I'm just going to wait to see if... So earlier I drew the bubble. Don't know whether you all saw it. I was waiting for new resistance to be formed here. So now it's back where I want it to be. So I am a bit more interested to take it short. Because, look, if you're taking it short from here down, isn't it better than taking it short from here down?
Yeah,
definitely. I would prefer to be here. That's why if it pulls back, I'm actually happier.
And it has like 30 pips.
Yes.
Of range, so it's
yes.
Good. You can easily get 15.
Yes. This 33. What's the profit split percentage for fish? Mutu. This is the prop firm. Google it, please.
50, bro.
Yes, but Google it. Do your review yourself. Don't be biased by my review. Not true. Let me check if there's other questions. So originally I saw this trade because this 30-minute closed bearish with a huge rejection wick, rejecting my daily level at 136,500. So I waited for the next 30-minute to close. So when it closed bearish, right, this was much better for me because the stop loss is a lot smaller. So I took the entry there. So I got slipped a bit by spread, so that's why you see I'm at the wick. So this candle here, I pushed my stop loss and reduced it from 15 to about 7 right above the wick because of this news earlier, right? So yeah, I was aiming my partial take profit at the 4-hour support, which is at 135,800. If you look here, so when it flipped after that with this candle closing bullish, I was half out and then it hit my final stop loss at this point here, over here. Okay, if anyone needs another recap, it's on my the live streams are all uploaded on my YouTube page. I do put timestamps so that you don't have to watch the whole thing.
Oh, that's it. Oh, so if you do the 25K challenge, you only pay 250?
Yes, 1%. So it's
Oh.
fair. And you can get it back once you pass the challenge.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So effectively, it is also free.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more research.
Yeah, go check it out.
If they're good, you know.
Yeah, so if anyone wants a live stream, this is the page, right? So you can go and watch the reviews or the recap of the trade. Someone asked earlier question, David. Okay, so if you guys trade a lot and you want, so I'm all about saving money. So if you want some info and a video on it, you go on my Instagram, right? Yeah, I don't know how big this is. So this is the website. If you go on the highlights of my Instagram, check out this cashback thing because they really pay you the cashback. And it can go either, you can choose it to go into a PayPal account, or you can choose it to go into your trading account. So I chose it to go into my trading account. So this is my account over here. And then if you look at all the blue numbers, they do pay you back. It's a little bit, but it's better than nothing.
What is that? I didn't
It's a
hear.
cashback.
Is it like a broker?
No. So David was asking, does it make your spread bigger? No, it doesn't. It just is a pure cashback. So it's this site over here. Okay, so if you go on it, the link, all the links are on my socials.
Okay.
So if you go on this, you just click under like brokers. I think they have most of the brokers that you guys are on. So like for example, I'm using Pepperstone. This is my cashback amount that I should be expecting. Bye, Sandra.
They just give you free money?
Yeah, they gave me free money. And the thing was, I already had my Pepperstone set up. So they still paid me. They didn't need me to open the account through them. So AJ, I think it's I don't know. Like as long as they pay me, I don't really care how they earn. Yeah, Vance, see? Pepperstone, answer your question. Anyone wants to watch a video? I'm all about the videos. Go to my IG. It's under cashback. Check it out. So then the link is here. And then save some money. Don't pay the broker so much. So they yeah.
Huh?
They pay you back daily at the end of every market day.
Oh wow.
Yes.
And you have to have a live account, right? Like
Yeah, definitely live account.
yeah. Is it like up to $500?
No, there is no cap. So okay.
Oh.
Someone's probably gonna like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. So this is my MT5, right? I'm gonna do this because someone's gonna say I'm faking this. So if we look at last week, okay, let me just make it the history of this week. So start from the 6th till today, right? Oops, now everybody can see my account number. Okay, so this is the start of the week. These are all the trades that I took. So look, balance, rebate deposit, rebate deposit, rebate deposit. Then they really do pay it back into the account.
So how much did they pay you for? Is it for a trade? Every trade, like they have a certain amount they will pay if you, or is it like 5 pips? If you make 1 pip, will pay you 10 cents. Or what is that?
It depends. So like for example, I'm using Pepperstone's Edge. So the Pepperstone has two types of accounts. So like Edge Standard and Edge Razor. So I'm on Razor. Then Razor pays back. Sorry, I think it's a bit small. Okay, let me make it bigger. So I'm on Razor. So this is the cashback that I get. So you can choose it directly to your broker account. So this is daily. If not, then you can just collate, and then monthly they'll just pay you back into your PayPal. Yeah.
That's like a nice amount of.
Yeah. So if you look at like my trades, right? So you see, if I look at just this day I took 2 trades, correct? So my commission was $7.98 and $8.96, right? So I got this much of commission back. It's not much. It looks like it's really little, but at least you're getting a bit back, better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean it's free. It's like it just like honestly with all these like even now what you're showing and everything, if people if traders are not worried about the money,
yeah,
it's like just focus. That's actually me when I found out like about like I heard about the funded account that there's people that will fund you if you're a really good trader.
Yeah.
That's all I focused on from then on. Like, I just focused on me getting better at my trades, and I had no thought about money, which actually helped me out a lot.
Yes.
And like, and I'm really seeing results with my how I trade and stuff.
Sorry,
the psychological problem of like, okay,
yeah.
So now I'm good, and then now I gotta get money from somewhere to trade with, and I hope I don't lose it.
I think don't worry so much about losses. Concentrate on how you can have more wins.
Yeah. Definitely. That's why some like this funder account, especially if you're new, like 1 year, because I'm only been trading, but I got introduced to Forex like the first January of 2020.
Yeah.
And I met Raja about April. Like I think I joined his team. So I've been it's been 5 months now.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like I at the beginning I was like I wasn't getting better as fast because I was probably worried about the money too, that I'm gonna be risking my own money and stuff, and it's not gonna be as much as like 100K. So and it's like you get like like you get greedy, like I only make $5 of my $100 account, or that's really good, but you're still gonna be like, oh man, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't understand the amount. That is like 10%.
But I think if you're actually going for the funded accounts, right? Try not to go for such a big account first. Slowly work your way up, because like for me, when I moved into full-time trading, right? The first issue I faced, and the one that cost me the most losses, was because I suddenly increased my entire account size, and then I wasn't emotionally ready to handle it. So imagine if I go from like, okay, each trade I'm gonna lose $50. Now it becomes each trade I will lose $500. It is a total different ball game. So increase it slowly. Just don't like whack a 100K account just because you think the deposit's only 1%. Yeah, just work your way up so that at least you be a bit more mentally prepared.
Yeah, I'm thinking about either 10K or 25K. I like the 25K though.
Yeah.
At first I was thinking 100K.
No. Trust me, that account will blow up on the first time.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah.
Because the moment like Mutu, you see pips not money, but at the back of the mind you know how much each pip is worth. You will know. Yeah, you will know. Ethan, I mean, if you're on now, then just be wary.
It's good to, and you don't have to pay as much, and it's like $250 a day. Wow, really good. Like think about it, especially if you only work like a normal job, like a $16 an hour job. Like, bro, if you work 4 days, that's how much you would get.
Yeah.
250 to $300.
Correct.
And you're getting that in a day, so even that is a lot if you think about it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so this 30-minute closed right at that zone. So I'm still watching for new resistance to take us down lower. Okay. So it's good that it stopped there.
Yeah, there's clean move.
So now GJ is doing what I want it to do. So let's wait. If you can get a 15-minute resistance closing nicely, then maybe we'll get a nice trade down to end the week. So 16 for about 25. Yeah.
I'm looking for any majors on the daily.
Sorry if you cut off a bit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at the daily to see if there's any
The daily?
resistance or anything.
No, you're still cutting up. I hear like bits and pieces of what you're saying.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Yeah. Like if I'm just looking like if there's any zones that I need to watch out for.
Yeah. If you're just looking to take it down to 135,700, I think you're good.
Yeah.
It's just clean. So Mutu, I just explained what I'm waiting for. Might be new, but I think if you watch along, I'm waiting for new resistance to form here.
Yeah, if you're new, just give it time. Take time. But in like, especially since there's like we're so lucky. I am so lucky to be trading right now because I have so many mentors and like that have been trading like from Raja and Uncle Ted. They've been trading for so long, and then under them there's people that like actually have a lot of experience too, like Eleanor right now too as well.
Yeah.
It's like you're so lucky to be in. You're gonna be like really good if you just be patient and just listen, follow. Oh. Are you planning to enter if it breaks the 30-minute?
As an impulse?
Yeah, I mean the 15-minute.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna call out a risky trade. Okay, so take whatever you want according to your risk appetite. Don't take everything. If you want an impulse trade down when it breaks the body, you can consider with your stop loss above this current candle, but only when it starts to break the body, and then you aim for this support here at 716. That is aggressive impulse entry. If you want to be safer, wait for the close on the 15-minute. I'm waiting for the close.
I think I will go with half of my usual lot size on this one.
Yeah. So if you want to impulse, maybe reduce your risk because it's the last half an hour of trading day, which has decent volume. So please adjust risk accordingly. Sebastian, what's the problem? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Resistance on the 5-minute. I don't really look at the 5 though. It should break because if you're going from a higher time frame to a lower time frame, you should. So now this trade is coming off a 30-minute zone, right? So it should break that 5-minute zone. Yeah, so if you want an impulse entry, just maybe take it half raise or something.
Yes.
Sebastian's excited.
Yep, I'm in.
Yeah. It should come back down to 135,700. not in. So I don't want to give back my profits from earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop loss about
Above the 15-minute wick, right?
Yeah.
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 So the thing about yeah, so okay. So the thing about like entering only half risk, you can let it move for the entire candle. Because normally if you enter for full risk, you would cut it off like halfway, right? Now because you're only at half risk, you can just let it move the whole range to give it a bit more space. You get what I mean?
Is that for me?
Yes, yes. Because you entered half, right?
Yeah, I thought it broke it. When it broke the body, I entered.
Yeah, it broke. See? The wick is
Okay.
lower. It did break.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you were saying. What was that you were saying?
Oh, I was saying if you entered an impulse entry short with half risk, the benefit of that, right, is that usually if you entered it with full risk, the moment it flips against you, you cut away half of the trade, right? So
Yeah.
giving very little space for the trade to move. But in this case, because you already went in with half risk, ideally you can just leave it to run. So it either stops you out or it hits your 10 pips. Don't do anything in between because you're already at half risk.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because if you reduce it even further, then you'll be at like a quarter risk. So I don't think that was the intention. Yeah. I'm scared of...
But my stop loss, I just put it. I didn't put it on the bullish wick. I didn't put it on the previous candle. I put it on the new candle. I do not expect it to go.
Yep.
If it comes back, it's like then no trade.
Yes, correct. You shouldn't put it here. It's too far. You should put it here. Because the thing is, price already went up and then now it's coming back down. So the reason why you would wait for it to come back down and break below the previous body and only enter then is because that movement down has already assured you that this rejection is holding.
Yeah.
So the stop should be here. Let me draw it here and not here. If you are taking the impulse move. Of this rejection.
That's exactly right.
660. Where?
Come on, GJ.
Kerwin, come on, GJ. Come on, GJ. It will go down. Just give it time. Don't stare at it. Don't worry. 356. Yeah, AJ. I think if you want to trade this impulse move, you would only take this much. You won't be taking anything further than that. Just trading this little tiny range here. Not really tiny, but like this range. The break of the previous week be better than the break of the body, because it would mean it's not making higher lows. Vans, to me, the candle didn't close anyway on an impulse entry, so the body or the wick, honestly, yes, the wick would be slightly stronger confirmations, but it would mess up your risk reward. Unless risk reward is not something that you consider on an impulse entry because you're just grabbing 10, then yes, the wick should be fine. A bunch of candles on the left, do you take that into consideration? Which bunch? This one? This. So are you talking about this support here? Not really, because if you look at it, like this is minus support, right? On the 15, it broke going down, it broke going up. It gave no beeps to this. Not really. When this 15-minute candle closes bearish, will you take the trade? It depends on how it closes, because now the stop loss would be about 15 and then I'll be going for about 20. So I need to see how it closes. If it's not 1:1R, I'm not taking the trade. So basically, so you see where I drew up my line. If it closes below inside here, then I'm not taking the trade. Yeah, because my RR is messed up. Bye bye. So if you're gonna take a trade, what are the details of your trade? RR and lot size. Lot size is depending on your own accounts. I usually go just for, in this case, because I'm nearing the end of the trading session, I'm only gonna take half risk. So if I usually take 1%, I will halve it. So it's dependent on you. Because position sizing is very trader specific. I have some confidence problem when the setup is there but the stop loss is high. You mean like your stop loss is higher than your risk, than your reward? You doing the same pattern as, but current stick already past the low. Let's. Oh, GU. No, because GU is actually worse than GJ. Because GJ has space to the wall of 135,700. GU has no space. If I am considering that my zones are, like, my zone is here, so it's going to slam very near into that wall. So GJ over GU. Oh, definitely. Jonathan, your reward should always be more than the risk. Like if you draw this up, right? Minimally, you should always have like 1:2, maybe. So the higher you go, 1:2, 1:3, the more losses technically you can take before your account blows up. If that makes sense. Link, the wall lines are just support and resistance. I just call them walls. Reduce the lot size that you still have 1% risk, and if you don't have 1:1, don't take the trade. Yes. Just don't take the trade if your risk reward is negative. It's not worth it. Imagine you pay like $1 to get 50 cents. It's just lame. Think of it that way. Yeah, not every trade needs to be taken. Plus, we are really, really near the end of whatever volume timing that we're supposed to have. So, just be very, very cautious. So, like, if I measure this, if I want a 1.5, so how you use this, right, to actually plan your trade. So you can draw it up earlier. So the reason why I always put it up earlier and it's not an entry yet is I want to know, like, if I have my target at say 700, right, and I know my stop loss is going to go here, what is the potential risk reward I will be looking at? So if I start shifting this, where's the maximum I'm willing to actually take? So if the trade actually passes, like, so I want 1.5 minimally, so if this candle closes below this area, then I just don't take the trade. Yeah, so that's why I draw this up, because I know roughly where's my threshold.
Oh, it didn't break it.
Yeah, but it closed.
But it's still bearish.
Yes. Can take a chance, but please manage risk.
Yeah. Would close 50% if this next candle closes bullish, but I don't think that's gonna happen. think we're gonna push down right now. Are you in the trade right now? Not yet.
Not yet. I'm still trying to calculate something. Yeah, I'm in for half. Ooh, pulling back.
Probably gonna be a wick.
Yeah, so stop loss is exactly like this. But I only did it half.
Yeah, that's good.
Because the way I see it is, this candle closed. It was a little weak, if you ask me, because it didn't even make a lower low, like what Ben said earlier. Ideally, you want this candle to push and then even break that previous low.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, I'm just trading off the overall bearish momentum of the market. So if you look at the structure, all these are resistances, right? So this is good resistance for shorts because it's lower than the previous. So that's why I took it.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I see too.
Yeah, I'm looking at, you need to look at overall structure. Don't just be consumed by what is happening here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've actually missed some really good trades before where, like, not before, like even yesterday or before yesterday, where because I didn't see on a little bit on the higher time frame, like it was on the higher time frame.
Yeah.
And if I saw that, I would have been like, oh, a good entry. But I was focused on the 15-minute and 30-minute, and I wasn't able to see that setup.
Yep. So trade is exactly like this. Oops. So since it's half risk, I'm just going to leave it to hit my take profit. So I only have like a partial, I only have an auto BE at 10 pips. That's all. Nothing, no partial TP or whatever. I'm just going to go straight for this. Because it's only half. If I still take a partial TP, I'm left with nothing.
Oh, nice. Start push now. Oh, it's not that much.
Where?
Starting to push, but it's not changing much for my trade because I entered.
This is only like 2 to 3 pips. Right. So this is my partial TP. This is my new stop loss, where it will hit me and auto BE me. Let's see. What would you advise to be good at entries? Backtest, both on live. So like this is a live. If you didn't take this trade, just live backtest. Draw up how you would take the trade, why you would take the trade. So in this case, I took the short, even though like usually you guys know that I take minimally 1.5. This is slightly lesser than that. And it potentially could have been even like 1.3. But because if you look at the 15, right, all the resistances, firstly, I'm overall short biased. Secondly, all these resistances here have been making lower and lower highs over here. So this was the final one. And it also respected this 30-minute support here. That's why I took it. Right. And lastly, clean candles on the left.
Nice. 2 pips.
Adrian, yes, the previous 15 didn't break below this 15. That's why I only entered half raise. Plus, it's also late. Overall structure, would you not look at a higher time frame? I don't. This time round, I didn't because I know on the overall higher time frame it's bearish, and I'm only looking to grab this last bit here. So this 15-minute structure that held during New York would be enough to give me, should give me enough info. Sebastian, you have been excited since just now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
on, GJ.
Come on,
Come
GJ. I'm gonna find a button like Raja. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
When will be a good time to move the stop loss to break even? So Jocelyn, I move it when I hit 10. So if you look at your MT 4 or 5, when you look at this thing, it hits 100, move it. Or whatever you're comfortable with. Some people move it at 5, some people move it at 8. Your choice. Wait, I'm finding my horn. Shoots. It's gonna be really loud. Cover your ears. Oh my god. Effect. If this was pre-New York, would you have been less risky? Yes, definitely, because we have more time. Hey, I found it that day. Where is it? I'm gonna miss it. Oh, loudest air horn sound. Okay, let's not do that.
Go, GJ.
This is gonna be funny. Oh, there's no sound. Is there sound? There's no sound.
Oh, you clicked it?
Yeah, I clicked it. Wait, let me see. Oh, bull failed. There is no sound. The horn failed.
10. Oh, we hit
Oh,
10.
you did. Oh, pew pew pew. I'll make my own sounds. Pew pew pew. Where? No, we didn't. We hit half. Okay, we're almost there. So I'll go pew pew. 2 pews. So Jocelyn, like, yeah, I think it should be at break even already. You can put it even like break even plus whatever spread or commission. So plus like 1 or 2.
Okay, we hit 10 pips and then it went back 1 pip down.
Oh, Jao, I think it's my speakers. It's like my settings. Gonna try again. Ah. Gonna blast into my ears. 100%. Oh, wait, I got it.
Yeah, I closed half and put my stop loss at break even.
Ready
Trying
to
to
go
get
death.
to 20 pips. Oh, I hit 10 pips. Now it's hit 10 pips.
So like it definitely. Okay, so this one it should come down. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely.
Should come down because it's clean.
It's really clean, yeah.
Yeah. So
nice, man. This week is crazy for me right now.
yes.
No losses for the whole week. Damn. First time. So it's definitely a breakthrough.
Yep. Another horn. I have a horn. I don't know whether you guys can hear it.
But it's not working. I don't know.
Yeah, someone told me to play this, Sebastian. But the horn is funnier. Yay. Oh, come down. Right, so I think everyone should be at break even. No one should lose anymore on this trade.
Yeah. What does the Roger say? If you took this trade, press the like button. You guys got
We all got
scammed.
scammed. Scam the like button. Yeah, that's why I closed the YouTube video, Ethan. I think I might get some copyright for that one. Scam with Albang. Not yet. I will scam you when we reach 720. If I play the horns now, do you guys hear anything? Oh shit, yes, you hear something.
Yeah! Let's go!
Maybe GJ needs a scare. You need to keep playing it on loop.
When are you gonna hit it when it hits 20 pips?
20? Yeah.
Like, okay.
You mean the horn?
Yeah, this.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, whoever's. Watch your ears. I'm really gonna press it again, just for the fun of it. YouTube has it better because they are like, oh damn, they are at full volume. Okay, I'm gonna halve it, not you guys will go deaf. Everyone loves the horn. It's funny. Oh, yay! Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, so loud. Shit, my neighbors are gonna complain.
Wait, are we?
We're done.
Profit?
Yeah, yes, we are done. Oh, my trade didn't close. What the fuck? Let me see. Yeah, spreads, I think. Come on. I hear it. Someone's horn is playing.
I took a video.
Take an Insta story and tag me. It's gonna be so hilarious. It's for the gram. Yes. Okay, I don't know why my TP didn't hit. I think it was spread, so I closed it. Yay! Fun. Yay, nice close to the Friday, everyone. Good trade management. Let me see. Can you share some insights on your lot size evolution since I joined market fluidity? So I started with. So I always range my risk between 1 to 2%. Yeah. Yes, the spread is. Oh, there we go. Slammed 700. Bam. Pew pew pew. Okay. Nice. Okay, let me pick a winner. Ding ding ding. Wow, we are still going.
Yeah, I closed for like.
Yeah, I'm out also. Yay. Whoever took a picture of my stupid horns or a video, tag me on Instagram. I'm gonna repost everybody. It's so funny. So funny. Wow, big candle. Okay, don't overtrade, guys. Enough. We push the limits. We grab this last bit. Sebastian should be really excited now. Hey, let's see. Okay. Where's post? Yes. Go. Please don't overtrade. Thank you, Derek. Yes. So for anyone who wants 1 month of mentorship from me, 1 more minute. Choo-choo.
I don't know. I don't good quality.
NPM, the breakdown work was top notch. The trade itself was the icing. Yeah, learn how I entered the trade. That's more important. This will come. Just learn why I entered. Because like I think some people like they didn't want it because of all these rejections from the bottom. But this was a probable trade as well. So just understand why I took it from based on all these resistances forming on structure. So that should help you take more trades next time. Right. Okay, let's pick someone. Oops. Pei Chang. Right. Let's see. Ding 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 ding. Hey, who's this? Oh, you are so lucky. I told you to change your comment. Whoever, TY20. I told you to change your comment earlier. Hey, DM me if you want it. I will drop this on the story as well. Okay. DM me on IG and then we'll set something up. Right. Anyone have any last questions before I close off? So see, luckily we took it off. Look, it's bouncing. So don't be greedy, guys. Just secure your profits and then go off for the week. Right.
So are you doing these live chats like right after Raja gets off now, or is this like a daily thing? I just barely went on the Slack and I saw your link.
Yeah, so I do these so I start trading from 5 a.m. Eastern till Raja. So I break up my streams in 2 batches. So I go 5 to Raja and then Raja till 11 daily, every weekday. So I am allowed to share the links on Slack, so just click on it. If not, then yeah, it's on YouTube, it's on Discord also. So if you just go to my, if you need the links for anything, it's on my Instagram here. So everything is here as well, right?
Follow you right now.
Yeah. Okay. Questions? Yes. Let's get the TJ train rolling. Nice catch, everybody. Ooh, look at it. It bounced. Good catch, everyone. TY20, DM me. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
You're ending the stream, right?
Yeah. I saw your thing. I'll reply you in a bit.
Okay.
Right. See you.
Bye.
Thank you, YouTube. See you on Monday. If you have any questions over the weekend, DM me. I'll try to reply you. Okay, farewell. Don't overtrade. There's no more volume.